New Astronomers Michael here, and thanks for tuning into my channel. And in this episode I'm going to be unboxing and assembling my new Celestron Advanced VX mount. By the way, this is my first episode after 2 years because I've been too busy with work and school. I had no time to create any new videos, and to be quite honest, I haven't been out observing either. However, I must say thanks to all of my subscribers. It's quite humbling, and I'm very honored to be creating some more new content on New Astronomer again. I've always wanted to get into astrophotography, but it was quite complicated and I felt overwhelmed. It was so overwhelming that I kept putting it off, but like the saying goes, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. And I needed to at least get going on the first nibble. So the first thing I did was to get involved in astronomy again by showing up at the last monthly meeting. And yes, that was enough to get the fire going again, and the next thing I knew, I was selling some of my old toys for astronomy gear. I could have bought this mount used, but I couldn't find a good enough deal. So for a little bit more, I could get a brand new one with warranty. This is actually my second go-to mount. My very first telescope was a Meade DS2090 AT on an altazimuth go-to mount, and there's actually a review of that telescope on my channel. So I chose this mount because it seems to be popular among new astrophotographers in this price range. It had a solid base and it could support payloads of up to 30 pounds. I plan on using a smaller OTA because I find that I'm using the bulkiness of my 12-inch Dob as an excuse not to observe. It also has this feature called Permanently Programmable Periodic Error Correction, which it's a very long name, but I admittedly have very limited knowledge of. It also has guider support, and I'm not sure what that means either, but I suspect both are important in long exposure astrophotography. One of my favorite features about this mount is that it has support for Stellarium in a way which allows you to slew the telescope through the computer. I think it also works with other astronomy software, and I think that's a pretty awesome feature. This mount comes with what's called a V-style saddle, which means the OTA must use a V-style plate to begin with. Something to keep in mind when I go shopping for the telescope. I never saw this mount in person, by the way, just in a lot of videos and pictures. However, I saw its predecessor at the telescope shop where I bought it from, and it looks very similar to that. So this unboxing was my first time seeing it in person, and boy, I wasn't disappointed. My first impression after seeing this mount was that it appeared to be well constructed overall. The tripod legs were thick and heavy. The equatorial mount looked like a fine piece of engineering. Even the hand controller holster was made of what appears to be very thick and durable plastic. This is my most expensive astronomy gear ever, and it definitely shows, and I can't wait to try it out. Well, there you have it, an unboxing and assembly of my Celestron Advanced VX mount. To be honest guys, I still don't know much about this mount yet, and I haven't decided yet which telescope to get. But if you have any suggestions, please let me know in the comments section. What I'm looking for is something lightweight and easy to set up. If you like this video, please hit that like button, or better yet, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in my next video. Till next time, clear skies, and thanks for watching.